Hey, Jimmy from Cuffing Stuff. Well, we're gonna do another one on the new toy, the PBC or the Pit Barrel Cooker. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Boston butt. We're gonna do pulled pork. But wait a minute, we're not gonna do it like the other 7,500 videos you've seen. We're gonna do a few twists on this that are gonna make it different. This is something you wanna see. I'm gonna give away some tips probably won't see anywhere else. Just into prepping the meat and how I'm setting up the Pit Barrel Cooker. Something you're gonna wanna hang around for. So hang tight. The first thing you're gonna see is I'm starting with the charcoal basket with nothing in it. And contrary to what you see on a lot of these videos, I'm not putting my wood in on top of the charcoal. I'm adding this wood on the bottom. Now, this is cover the wood with charcoal. That wood is going to smolder and last a good portion, if not all, of your cook. It just burns up if you put it on top. Yeah, you're going to get smoke for a while, but if you want some deep smoke rings on this Pit Barrel Cooker, take your wood and put it in first, and then pour your charcoal on. We're going to take our chimney. And we're going to fill it just a little. Over halfway, not flat full. We don't need all that to start with. I don't know how many of you had seen my other video where I did this. I think I used this one time before. I don't have the tumbleweeds, I ran out. So, alright, let's light this off. And we'll set this over it. Believe it or not, that's all we're gonna need to light that little chimney off. There are about 3 real simple steps that we're gonna do to prep this Boston butt or pork shoulder, whatever you wanna call it. And the first one that we're gonna do is we're gonna take our injector and we're going to fill the injector up. Now, some of you may not be able to get this. You may not even know what it is. But this is the champagne of the South. This is Cheerwine. This is pretty old stuff, and it's been around for a long time. I've seen people use cherry Dr. Pepper. This Cheerwine, though, I really like how it works. I'm not going to bore you with the details of the rest of this. Suffice it to say, that's all it takes to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish, and I'll bring you back. We got him injected with our Cheerwine. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to use just regular yellow mustard. Now, there's always been a debate. Does this add any flavor? I don't think so. I don't think, and most people will tell you they don't think that you can taste this mustard at all. I think maybe it helps break the collagens down in the meat some. Maybe so. But I want to get all of it, all the little cracks and crevices, because I want that rub to stick. And the rub we're going to use is none other than Uncle Steve's Shake. Now I'm using the spicier or spicy R, whichever way you want to say it. And as this is, I don't know whether I said this is a 10-pound butt, but This is a lot of meat. I'm not really worried about over spicing it, but we're gonna get all the sides, and I'm not gonna show you how to rub on a piece of meat. So I'll bring you back when we get this chore finished. Okay, there is our butt. It is ready to go in the smoker. Okay, before we put it on, I'll show you another little trick. I'm gonna take this wire rack and I'm gonna set it in here right on top of the grill grate. And then let's put him on. Today, I'm putting this fat side down. The heat is coming from the bottom, so to protect the meat, I'm going to put the fat cap down. And I'm also going to add, I've got one probe on the grill grate, and I'm going to put another one about dead center right here in the butt so that I can monitor the meat temperature. I'm gonna close it up. I've let it run for, well, I don't know, a good 15 minutes or so. Per the instructions, you got to put the rods back in there. So let's do that. And let's close them up. And here we go on our cook. We're about 3 hours in. And this is what we're looking like. It's just about set. But tell you what we're gonna do. It's a little dry up here on top. Let's take this. This is red wine vinegar and water mixed to it. Gonna spritz her down good. And I'm gonna put the top back on. Close the lid. Alright. We are about 113 degrees internal temp. We're going to go on to about 160 or 165. So, we have hit 160 degrees. And it has been at 160 degrees for the last little bit, which means we've hit the stall. And how do we do that? Well, we're going to get by the stall. We're going to wrap this. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to double wrap it and put it back on. So I will show you how to wrap it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take and we're going to spritz him down. We've got good color. We're at 160 degrees. This is, again, red wine vinegar and water. 50-50. All right. So we're going to take and we're going to wrap him up. And as I said, we're going to double wrap it. So take and wrap him up like this. Hope I wasn't in the way for that. Alright, and we're going to take that little package right there and we're going to put him back on, put our probes in, and we're going for between 190 and 205. So we'll bring you back. Okay, so we've hit our temperature So let's take the rods out. And let's pull these out. And open them up. And I'm going to show you what we need to do. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We got him opened up. We're going to take this probe. I don't care what the temperature says. I know what the temperature is. You want it to be like butter. And oh yeah, this is, oh yeah, this, yeah, this is done. All right, so we're going to take it off, let it rest, and when we open it up and start to pull it, I'll bring you back. Okay, as you see, we've had it wrapped up. We've let it rest. It's actually rested a little over 2 hours. So let's take this out. And I'm going to pull it in this pan. Oh my goodness, yes. All right. Now, Boston butts have a pop-out timer, and it's the bone. And if you look, and it just pulls out clean like that through there, and there ain't anything left on that bone. It's good and clean. Let's go ahead and take this out of the foil. And let's just start pulling it. And you see it just, this is just coming apart. And we're going to take and just pull it. And anything we don't want, any veins, fat, anything that we find in here, like this, we don't want to eat that. That's just fat. But look how juicy this turned out. And that's all about how we did it. It's got a nice bark on it. You can see the smoke ring. Again, the way we did that, where we put the wood on this pit barrel cooker, makes a lot of difference in how much smoke you get. All right, well, there's only one thing left to do. Okay, here we go. Just to be sure, let's take another one. Oh my goodness. Folks, it's hard to beat that pit barrel cooker. If you use that method, I promise you, you're gonna be a backyard hero. If you haven't already subscribed, hit this button over here and subscribe. I'll have another video for you over here. Until next time, hang tight.